Hey guys, how are you? Mike G here with another episode of Mornings with Mike, your 5-minute dose of motivation and accountability for the day to help you live a healthier, happier, more fulfilling life. And I am excited to bring you a new episode today. And hey, what are we talking about today? Today's discussion we're talking about is motivation. At the end of the day, these episodes are all about, being motivated, being accountable to the things we want to do, the life we want to live, the health we want, the feeling of fulfillment and meaning we want for ourselves. I mean, we all want that. It feels good to feel fulfilled and happy and healthy. I mean, I don't know about you, but that every time I feel healthy, I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, that's a good feeling. So today we're talking about motivation. When it comes to motivation, what's the deal? Is motivation a feeling? How do we get more motivation? How do we get fired up to do the things that we want to be doing, that we must do to have more of the things we want, whatever, whether it's from weighing less or being more lean or more physically active or more happiness, where it's going for that job we want, or creating the business we want, or more fulfillment, just more confidence, more better relationships with ourselves, with others, whatever it may be. How do we get motivated to do the things that we need to do, that we must do to create that life we want, those things we want for ourselves? It starts, first things first, so that's our topic for today. It starts with realizing that motivation isn't a feeling, and that's usually the holdup. That's when we get kind of confused. And I know I was confused with this for the longest time, where I thought motivation was this feeling where it was going to come over me and grasp me, and it's going to get me to do all these things that I necessarily didn't want to do, like getting up early, etc., or writing my goals down, or having that tough conversation with my family member or my girlfriend that although it was tough, I wasn't motivated necessarily to do it, but I made a decision to do it, and it made all the difference. And that is, when it comes to motivation, that's exactly the key. Motivation is it's understanding that motivation is not a feeling. Motivation is a choice. And I'm going to say that again. Motivation is not a feeling. It's a choice. Because if it was a feeling, listen, let me tell you something. If motivation was a feeling, there is no way I get up in the morning at 4:30 a.m. when the alarm goes off to get up to go exercise, which is what I do. There's no way I would do that, because the motivation to get up at 4:30 in the morning, let me tell you something, there is none. I just want to lay in bed and I want to go back to sleep. And that's the reality. As the alarm goes off, I wake up. I make the decision to get up because that's what it is. It's a decision. I don't feel like it, And that's the thing. I think sometimes we tend to look at it as in like, hey man, if I was just more motivated, I would go exercise. If I was just more motivated, I would eat that healthier meal or make that healthier dish. If I was more motivated, I would start that business. If I was more motivated, I would read the books to have more of the life I want, whether it's relationships, financially, personally, whatever it may be. Where we have to understand that motivation isn't a feeling. If we're waiting for that feeling, you know what? There's a good chance we'll be waiting forever, because motivation doesn't last. Motivation it's not a feeling, it's a choice. And every morning when I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and go work out, it's because it's a choice. I make the choice to get up because I know why I'm getting up, because it's more the things I want. Hey, I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be confident. I want the body I want because I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel sexy in front of my girlfriend. I want to feel confident when I go out. Not just that, I want the energy to do more of the things I want to do. I want the cognitive ability to write and create for my community and the clients I serve. So that's the choice, So motivation isn't a feeling, and sometimes it is. There's some days it's 4:30 goes off, the alarm goes off at 4:30, and I'm raging, I'm ready to go. But those aren't the normal days for me. So it's just knowing that motivation is a feeling. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. If we understand that, there's a good chance that we'll remain motivated more often than not. And it's more so hey, if I was more motivated, I would do it. No, that's not true. The more you make the decision to do the things, and again, it's a decision, the more motivated, if you will, we'll get. My call to action for you is, what's one thing that, you're like, you're waiting on a feeling. You're waiting on a feeling to do, whether it's to read more, run more, exercise more, just get out more. What is that? I would ask that you think about it and say, hey, no more if I was motivated enough to do it. Make that decision for the next 7 days or so, maybe for the next couple of days, to do that one thing that you wish you were more motivated to do. Do it because it's a decision, because it's a choice you make to do it, and let's see how that goes for you. Best of luck, guys. Have a great day ahead. And until next episode, cheers.